Okay, so I was at the gym the other day, a large chain gym, and saw a bunch of 12-year-old kids working out. And I didn't have a video camera. I really wanted to have a video camera so I could film these poor kids working out, but they were doing a lot of things that were going to cause them a lot of harm by not using the right form and technique. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to demonstrate these exercises that these kids were doing the wrong way. So what I'm about to show you guys is all the wrong way how to do all these exercises. Okay, the first one's an RDL, and basically what the kids were doing is they had the bar like this, they had their legs straight, and they were just going down like this. They had their knees locked, they're going down, and the big problem here is like they're rounding their back, which puts a ton of stress on the discs of the spine, and really is, especially for a young kid, these kids were like 12 years old, it was, not really good for their joints. So not the right way how to do that exercise. So if you see your kids doing the exercise that way, make sure you change their technique. The next one was the bench press. They were on a bench, but I'm just going to show you real quick on the floor. But you would take the bar off the rack, and these kids obviously had way too much weight on the bar from what they were doing, but they were coming out like this. They had their elbows out like this, and then they would press up here. This puts a ton of stress to the shoulder joint when the elbows go out like this. They also had a really wide grip like this, which is, again, puts a lot more stress. Again, when you're a growing 12-year-old kid, you don't want to put that kind of joint stress to your body. The other thing I saw, these kids are doing push-ups. I didn't have a camera with me, but I really wish I did, but I'm just trying to show everything now that I had push-ups here. And there was a few kids doing it, and one kid was doing them like this. And that's going to put a lot of stress to your lower back. You want to keep your hips nice and straight. The other kid was doing them like this, which has put a lot of stress to the neck and on the shoulders. So again, a lot of ways they're doing things. I mean, the exercises that they were choosing weren't bad exercises. It's just the way they were performing them were definitely going to, after time, increase the risk of injury. And really, not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, if you keep doing that over and over again. The last one was curls. They were doing some curls, and they had some dumbbells, and they were just, swinging like that with their back. Ideally, we're nice and straight, curling and going down nice and low. Now, I'm not the form police, but the kids need to be able to perform strength training exercises with at least the right amount of form, especially for a 12-year-old kid. So if you see your kids doing any exercises like that, make sure they're getting proper instruction really quickly to avoid any type of injury.